District, Western area, Port Local, Bond, and Bo. And the support we're getting from Japan is $1.5 million. And the project will serve 237 OTP sites, the outpatient therapy centers, and 8 inpatients. We have 22 inpatient centers in the country. This project will be dealing with 8 of the 22 and 237 of the 770 OTP sites in the country.
Aminata Shamit continue for talk about the reason of iron malnutrition and then district they are.
And the reasons for that, we know that, of course, everybody here knows, and most people, that inadequate dietary intake due to limited quantity, quality, and the diversity of diet. These are some of the things that are really encompassed in the reason why we have such high malnutrition in the country. But we're working very hard to make sure we tackle that. Of course, household in food insecurity is also a problem, as a little under 50% of the country is food insecure. And due to high burden diseases, repeated episodes of diseases also affect our children. And the first thing that goes is the appetite, and malnutrition sets in.
Aminata Shamit end up say the purpose for this now for help reduce the way out under 5 them they die in the country because of malnutrition. Ahmed El-Bashir Ibrahim, now the UNICEF country representative, say malnutrition among people in our country now one major economic issue, as now one way that where they made the country not get stable economy.
Malnutrition is not just a health issue, and I would love the colleagues from Ministry of Finance to be with us here to hear that it is also an economic, because it is evident that malnourished children, when they become adults, their contribution to the GDP is very much less. So malnutrition is affecting actually the well-being of the whole society and the advancement of our nations. This is why it is very strategic. This is why the ministry, UNICEF, and I think also definitely our partners in Japan are taking this very seriously. We consider it as a developmental perspective to the well-being for Sierra Leone, and also to achieve its sustainable development goals.
The Japanese ambassador Bisemu so hand over therapeutic food them to the Ministry of Health and Sanitation. We made the Minister of Health and Sanitation, Professor Alpha Theory, say the ministry they work now for me the country begin make therapeutic food them when a nutritional food them for Pekin.
Whilst we receive these foods, we do hope that the children of this country would emerge from stunt positions. We also want you to know that the Ministry of Health has, for the first time in this country, invested some money into the research entity of Greenwich University for us to be in a position to develop therapeutic foods using Sierra Leone program.
Yes. The Japanese ambassador to Salon, Sutomu